All right, guys. So this week we watched the Woman King, Viola Davis's new movie, and it's directed by Gina Prince Bythewood, starring Viola Davis, of course, Lashana Lynch, and John Boyega. Here's a quick synopsis for you. The Woman King is a 2022 American historical epic film about the Agojai, the all-female warrior unit that protected the West African kingdom of Dahomey during the 17th to 19th centuries. Set in the 1820s, the film stars Viola Davis as a general who trains the next generation of female warriors to fight their enemies. This is non-spoiler first, of course. What did y'all think about this movie? General thoughts first.
I really enjoyed it. I think it captivated my attention more than I expected it to, for sure.
Mm,
Okay.
My thing is it was a good movie, but it wasn't historically accurate
That's what
in
I
like a
actually
pretty decent way.
I read up on that, but you can enlighten us in a little bit.
So basically, like all like historical movies take like some liberties in order to have a story play out. That like that's just a given that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But like in this case, they like made like very clear sides. Like one side's good, one side's bad. When in all reality, both sides were just as
Not good.
bad. Like they both had slaves. They both had like really crazy ritual practices. They were like neither side was innocent. They were basically just like two evils, just like butting heads, essentially.
Right.
But this movie decides, women empowerment to make the group of women seem, you know, like heroes,
And
which
usually,
which would be okay, but that's just not how it happened in reality.
yeah.
They
So that wouldn't really matter. Like, I feel like for a movie like this, like I wasn't really looking for historical um, accuracy, but it's the fact that this movie is based on a true story. So that's where I like the problems come from. Is like it's based on a true story, and then they still changed like everything.
It's not like they changed all that much. It was more of them like conveniently leaving details out.
Yeah.
like the little details. It was
Yeah.
like very clear who the hero and villain was in the movie, kind of
Right.
thing.
When in real life, they were all terrible.
Sorry, I was gonna say something, but I blanked out.
Say it.
I'm trying to remember.
Say it.
Yo, stop!
Bro.
Holy shit!
Wake
I'm scared.
up.
I was gonna say.
Well, then, anyways,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're
Sorry.
skipping you.
I did think this was. I did think this was a good like change of pace film out of all the movies in 2022 so far. It was a
In
nice change
what
of
way?
pace because like it's an historical epic, and I don't think we've reviewed maybe not one of these all year.
That's fair.
We watched The Northman.
Yeah, well then we watched one.
Wait, was that wasn't true though? Was
Just
it?
as true as this one was.
Wait,
I
was
mean,
that was the Northman supposed to be accurate?
in
It was a time
um,
period piece,
yeah,
yes.
the time period, yeah,
No, I need to rewatch that.
Land of the Vikings, but I mean the story wasn't. But you get the drift. You get the drift. All right,
Yeah.
so let's dive in. What are some cons, boys? Non-spoiler cons we can give the audience.
My biggest con was basically what I talked about. It's just like being really
Okay,
historically inaccurate.
All
okay.
right. Did you read up on that, or like how do you know
Yes.
that? Like before
Yeah.
the movie or after the movie?
After the movie.
Mhm.
Because I had seen like comments leading up to it before I watched it saying that it was like crazy inaccurate and like it like really like offended a lot of people. And the reason it did is because there's the writers were two white women. So that really just kind of rubbed people the wrong way because they were the ones who misportrayed African history.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Is there any con about the movie that you noticed before reading up on that?
No, not really. Like I said, it was a really good movie aside from the historical inaccuracies.
That's fair.
So My con was I did think it took a little bit of time to find its footing, like in regards to the plot. Like it was a little bit of a steep climb, but I did think it was like other than that, it was pretty damn solid. I would say
Okay,
you just got to
I
get
agree.
past the like first act, which not to say that the first act was bad. It was just a bit slow. Took some time.
Your mom's a bit slow.
What do you mean,
I'm sorry. I
Anthony?
couldn't help it.
I don't know. I didn't really have too many cons off the top of
So
my.
you must really like this movie then.
Yeah, I liked
All
it.
right, what are your
That's
pros
the
then?
thing. It's like
What's your
I may have
pro?
just like talked mad shit, but like if you ignore that and just like look at it strictly as just like a movie on its own, it's actually like one of the better movies of the year.
Oh yeah, Anthony, you're gonna start on the pro then. Pros then, since
Um,
you don't have cons, Mister.
I
I don't have pros either.
yeah.
I am indifferent.
Look, man, I'm just here, okay.
He's just existing.
um, I liked the relationship that it really showed the bond between the sisters really well, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it really made you feel connected to not just each character, but to the bond that each character had to one of them.
The sisterhood.
Right. I really appreciated that.
Okay,
Anthony loved the movie The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Fun fact.
Edward.
Oh, the action sequences were freaking amazing. Like I really enjoyed all the fighting styles and the way they choreographed it. It was like
Dude,
it was one of
es-
the better choreographed action movies I've seen in a long time.
especially because all they really had were like swords and stuff.
Dude, I
Right.
am a sucker for good hand to hand combat. I will take a hand
Oh
to
yeah,
hand combat movie any day over like a big gunfight. Like without
it's
a doubt. I don't care what it is.
it makes
See,
it more impressive, in my
right.
opinion.
I at one point okay, so one thing I did like about the movie is like the first almost like half of the movie, you almost feel like they're invincible in a way. Like you don't really see them getting hurt. You don't see them like losing any kind of fight. Like they're basically like invincible. And then that first like, is this still spoiler free?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, never mind. I'll
You,
continue. But later on in the movie, they don't seem as invincible. But it brings it down to like, what am I trying to
it
say?
really makes like it brings stakes because you're used to
Right,
seeing them so like powerful to see them kind of waver. It made it
right,
more impactful.
exactly.
Um, I'm surprised y'all haven't mentioned this at all, so I'm gonna take the easy route and say that this this movie is worth the watch for the performances alone. For my
Yeah,
opinion, this is one of Viola Davis's, if not her best performance.
it was really
I
good.
think this is easily her best movie. Like
She
What
should for
else did
sure
she
win
win?
an Oscar for this movie. I really like Lashana Lynch too, and then the girl who played Naui.
I think everyone kind of just stole the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
Like
they hold
Yeah,
their
like
ground.
everybody.
some
Incredible actresses.
fantastic performances across
Even
the board.
even John Boyega, bro. I'm so glad he took a role like this because really showed his acting range.
Proof Disney squandered him.
Oh,
Exactly.
y'all are
Good for
going too
him.
fast. Wait, who'd you say?
Their
John
name
Boyega?
John Boyega.
What?
He played
Wait, which character was he?
King Gaizo.
Finn.
Oh, what?
How'd you
And
not
he
notice? You couldn't tell?
what? My
I
mind blown.
I don't think he really looked like how we're used to seeing him.
That's
That's
fair.
crazy.
Facial hair does a lot to a man.
It does. And I feel like his performance was really good because it's like not what I'm used to from him.
If
Dang.
this movie should at least win an Oscar for one of those actors or actresses. So I'd be shocked if it didn't. That's how good they were. Loved it. Loved it. Anyways, would y'all recommend this movie?
I
Yes,
would.
I highly recommend.
Oh yeah, I think everyone needs to go check this movie out. Which is pretty sad. Were y'all's theaters like pretty
Dead?
yeah,
Yes.
dead? I was
Yeah,
literally the only one in the theater.
There's maybe like four people.
I was the only one in my theater too.
I was just like looking around, like, is anyone gonna show up? Like, this is kind of sad because this movie's actually pretty good.
I'll show up for your mother.
But when'd you go?
At like 6,
Oh, what? I don't know. That's crazy.
it's also kind of well. To be fair, I didn't think the promotion was all that great for this movie either.
But to say it felt like, despite the budget, it felt like a smaller movie leading into it.
I
Yeah,
didn't. I didn't see any promotion for this movie, but I can't really judge that because I haven't seen any promotion for like the last three movies we've watched. So
Honestly, same. I don't know how though.
my
Because
opinion
Noah
isn't
says
that.
he sees them all the time, and I'm like, I've never heard of this movie in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah. He'll tell us the movie, and we'll be like, "What is that?"
I'm just in too deep, guys. Sorry. Always
Tell me
looking
about
at
the horror.
stuff.
Yeah, so if we
Uh,
watch a really bad movie, you can thank Noah, the schedule writer.
I'll be
Yeah,
like, oh, look
that is
at
true.
this, guys! Look
That
at
is,
this movie, guys! I found it. I found it on Reddit. It says it's coming out Friday.
That's Anthony's thing, all right?
Oh, okay. What was I gonna say about? Oh yeah, the what do you call it? Oh yeah, it was kind of refreshing that there was really no like CGI.
yeah, I
There's
thought
always
that.
CGI.
Well, I know I'm not,
Not
there's
like
not as much though, not a lot.
There's always a lot. You just never notice it.
When would there be CGI in the movie?
All the time. Like, there's like tons of just little things that happen.
Like what, bro?
Like 90%, like, even if they were like actually there on set, I guarantee you 90% of the shots aren't like actual on set shots.
Aren't
Maybe not
actual
90,
on-set
but it's
shots?
probably like a 50-50 set split.
I'm just trying to go back and think. The only thing I could think of that would be CGI is probably the scene where they jump into the water. Other than that, though, I don't really
I'm
know
sure
what
some of
was
the
CGI.
initial,
It
or
looked.
like the explosions and the fire and all that too.
A
Oh
lot of the
yeah,
times, like stuff like that, and then like sometimes a lot of the weapons will be CGI'd in too.
but like
Oh,
the set pieces looked so all practical most of the time.
But it's, like set pieces and stuff like that are like really easy things to CGI that like go unnoticed. Like there's a lot more in it in modern movies than
Oh,
you'd
for sure.
expect.
I'm just saying in general, though, this movie seemed like there was less CGI than any other movie.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I just
He's like, no, yeah, I understand. You're just wrong.
I
I didn't
agree.
say that.
I just wanted to sprinkle insight. Okay,
Some
Yeah.
facts.
let
Want to
me learn people something. Shit.
sprinkle some knowledge on us real quick. No, it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, thank y'all for watching because we are going into the spoilers. So we have all our links in the description. Make sure you follow us on all our socials. Make sure to leave a
Yeah, get
review,
the hell out of here.
comment, and look at our merch store. We got some new stuff in our merch store. What was the new stuff again?
Mm. Joggers and some
Yeah,
fleece shorts.
that's
Wait,
right.
joggers. Oh,
Yes,
I did not even know that. I might go get some.
we just got to
Hold on.
drop some shoes and you'll be able to rock the full hooligan drip.
You rocking with the drip,
I'm
but
rocking with something. If
Hold
you've
on.
been
I'm gonna
rocking with
look these
Stone, you're
up.
going home,
I'm gonna look these up and tell the audience if they're good. I can confirm that I will be copying probably two pairs. So y'all should definitely go look at them because they're pretty awesome.
they're pretty mid.
Yes, actually.
That's what you were about to say. All right, thanks for watching. If you have seen the movie, stick around, and see you later.
See you. All right, now that we're done with that BS, let's get into the spoilers. My
Yes.
favorite part of the whole movie was when John Boyega cut off his left pinky toe and fed it to that one chick in her sleep.
What?
You don't remember that scene, bro?
Oh, you said my favorite part. I like the part where he looked at the leader of the men's tribe and was like, "You're the new woman king."
Okay, explain that to me. What does that title mean?
So
Go
basically,
off, Queen. There was a woman. and she
and
became
she's
the
the
king.
king. They need someone like equal.
But I didn't. But she's not the actual king.
No, but she's like equal to him. She's the woman king. She's the king on the woman's side
That's crazy. So
for their culture.
so she. Okay, that's crazy.
He
I
said
guess.
it was like an ancient custom that he hasn't appointed anybody yet, and he was still looking for someone.
Gotcha. That's awesome though.
He had all those wives. That was
My
funny when
favorite
one of the wives
part of
went
the movie
outspoken, and then he was like, "Nah, shut up, get out of here,
Yeah, yeah.
stop
was when
talking."
they, in the final fight scene, they do the superhero pose, and then they look in the camera and they, with the straightest face, said, "It's woman time."
It's
Nice.
woman king time. No.
Bah, 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 bah.
All seriousness though, y'all have any more cons?
I do not.
Um,
Because I really
I feel
don't.
like there were just like slight pacing issues, but
Hmm.
other than that, it wasn't anything too serious.
Yeah,
I feel like some scenes just kind of dragged on sometimes.
to be fair, the second act did kind of like I said, the first act went like slow build up, and then like towards the end of the first act, I thought it was um started getting a little fast paced, but then it kind of dragged a little bit in the second act.
See, I don't.
Towards
I
the end
kind
of
of
the second act.
disagree. I feel like this movie for me did not feel like 2 hours, like at all.
That's good though. That means the movie was good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it felt like long or short per se. I just feel like there were some scenes that just kind of like were like dragging along compared to the like the pacing of the rest of the movie.
Could have been a bit slower. It was a good movie though for the young. Her name's Naui, right? The young lady.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I liked seeing that story, that side of the story, where she's kind of just like discovering herself, and
Mhm.
then you do get the whole plot twist where she is the Nasuke's daughter,
I love that.
which explains her attitude and her tendencies.
Right.
Yes,
Edward
Edward.
has something to say,
Hi.
bruh.
How's it going? Do you have any pros you want to give us since
Um,
you want to speak up?
that is true.
Who me? Who
Look,
me?
can I talk about that scene now?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I thought so. Just to reiterate, like the first half of the movie, we kind of see it seems like they're invincible. Like they've never really lost a fight. No one's even really gotten hurt that much. And then they go into this war, and it was just so shocking to me. Like I knew it was gonna happen, but the front line of men lined up with all their guns and just started shooting, and like a bunch of women just started falling. I was like, "Fuck." I thought that was crazy. And then it kept happening. Like they kept getting shot, and it really just like brought it back down.
I thought it was funny though because since it's the 1800s and the guns are relatively kind of new because you got to put the
Uh,
gunpowder in every single shot. I thought it was
yeah,
funny though they waited till they had to reload and they ran up to him.
yeah.
Big brain moment.
Yeah, they were like, "Haha, I know it's gonna take you like 5 minutes, so I'm gonna whip your ass right
You
now."
have been outsmarted. Now catch these motherfucking hands.
Outhanded, outgunned. But anyways, what else you got, Edward? Guys,
That's all. Really, honestly, that's all
The
specific.
cinematography was amazing. I
Yeah,
always
that sounds
I
good.
always love it whenever movies, rather than going like a super dark color grading or like something where they mute the colors, I always love it whenever they're not afraid to make things like super vibrant and
Right.
colorful. Like, so that's why I really appreciated this movie because like they very well could have done like just like dark dreary, put like a brown tint over everything and just called it a day, but they went out of their way to make it vibrant and make it really beautiful to look at.
you see, I agree. I put that down as well. I thought the scenery was really beautiful from all the set pieces, from just the location of the film, and I thought it really painted the setting of like the 1800s in that time period, and the Ogaji culture as well.
Right.
Because I also really appreciated that it didn't do like everything about their culture, but it did dive into some of the rules and like regulation and customs of their culture, which I really enjoyed. That it took the time to do that. especially with like
Guys, new lore dropped.
the rules of like don't look at or like we can't have children and we can't have children or husbands, which really shows the significance of like why why Nanakwe having a child was like a really big deal and why she couldn't keep
Mhm.
it, kind of thing. But it's kind of cool, very cool.
Very cool, Cuddy. Very cool.
That's all I got to say. I don't know if you have anything to add.
She might have a child anyways because she did sleep with that guy,
What? Who?
that one guy,
No, you know that one guy that did that thing. You
the
know that
the,
one part of the movie where they
the,
were doing stuff.
the half white guy.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did because when the main I keep forgetting their names when the main character came to rescue everybody, and then it shows her coming out. She didn't have any clothes on.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah,
Was the guy in the room? Because I thought he burst into the room though.
I think it was in the room.
I
I'll show
swear he,
you in the room.
I swear he bursted into the room.
Maybe I don't know. I took it as that's what happened. But who knows? Anyways,
No, I thought she was. I thought she was changing because I thought he brought her clothes.
no, he brought her clothes because no, okay, so she didn't have any clothes on, and then she saw everybody was fighting, so she's like, I have to join. Well, and he's like, well, your clothes are bloody. Take these. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I'll take your word for it, but I don't think they did anything. Maybe they
Maybe
did.
not.
Maybe they did.
What are you
I can
thinking?
watch it. I
She
can
was
watch
just
it.
in the shower, bro.
Okay.
She was just getting a massage, my G.
Yeah, my bad.
Trying to relax a little until the war started.
Healing her battle wounds.
Exactly. So, y'all got anything else to add, or should we slide into our rankings?
Rate
Slide.
ratings. Gonna slip and slide down to the ratings.
Yeah, I think we're gonna slip and slide into the ratings.
Okie dokie. Anthony.
Um, I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay. Edward.
Respectfully, gonna drop a 7.
Really?
7.
I'd make it higher if a lot of the stuff wasn't represented incorrectly, or if they marketed it as a fiction film and not a historical
That's
film.
fair.
I am also gonna give this film an 8.5. That's crazy. You
Dang.
you
I
made it
could,
sound like it was gonna be a lot higher.
it would have been, but I could not, in good faith, give it a higher rating for dismantling some cultures.
Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair.
Especially with like a topic about slavery that's like very
Oh
much like
yeah.
we're still feeling the effects of it today.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that they should have gotten incorrect.
That's fair.
The you said 7, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
What's our
that.
rating?
Anthony, take us to the outro.
All right. Goodbye.
No,
No.
that's not our outro. You start over right now.
Ooh, and if I don't,
I'll kiss you.
No,
guys,
you
thank
just
you all for listening to episode 926 of the Hooligan Hangout.
wow, how
Um,
special.
we are gonna keep going until about episode 2000. So make sure you tune in and go check out our joggers. Those brown ones are uh, amazing. So go check those out and go follow all of our social medias. DM us about anything, really.
And what do we
And,
say?
on that note,
Say hi to
say
your
hi to
mom
your
for
moms
us.
for us.